Hello, Super Review Show. I'm back. It's Allison Wiener, and I have an awesome, exciting new adventure I'm about to show you. So, as you may notice, a few months ago, the Super Review Show Mixed Bag did a Hunger Games simulator. Well, now I am going to do a whole series of these Hunger Games simulators. Right now, I have about 4 or 5 of them ready to be recorded, but we'll just have to see. They should be coming on between now and probably the rest of spring. So let's get going to our first Hunger Games. And in our first Hunger Games edition, it is the Nickelodeon Nickelodeon Hunger Games edition, where I picked the 12 best animated shows to do this Hunger Games. So in District 1, we have SpongeBob SquarePants with SpongeBob himself, Patrick Star, Squidward Tortellini, tentacles, and Sandy Cheeks. While District 2, we have the Fairly Odd Parents, which I'll be doing a video about somebody in particular who's not in this later on, because it's almost that time of year. And we have Timmy Turner, Cosmo, Wanda, and one of my favorite characters on Fairly Odd Parents, Doug Van Strangle, who sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a good neighbor. Honestly, that would be fun to see him to the State Farm commercial. But moving on, next we have for District 3, Jimmy and Neutron. That's right, Jimmy Neutron's competing back in the Hunger Games again, along with Cindy Vortex, Libby Fulfax, and Shane. I have to do the Screaming Sheen. It's the only way you can get his name out. Representing District 4 is a new modern show, which is kind of like a little guilty pleasure of mine. I like the live action version more than this version. The Loud House. And with this, I mean, 1 boy, 10 girls, you wouldn't trade it for the world. I had to pick the best siblings to be in this. So first off, Lincoln Loud, obviously. Lynn Loud Jr. because of her athleticism. Lori Loud because of her bossiness and golf ability. And Lana because she loves getting down in the dirt. Next, for District 5, we have the Rugrats, one of Bill Murphy's favorites. We have Tommy Pickles, his cousin Angelica Pickles, Chucky Finster, and Susie Carmichael. Representing District 6, it's probably an underrated show for many, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I'm talking the original one, not the movie and not the live action one on Netflix, which I know I probably should see that eventually. But we have Aang, Katara, Zuko, and Toph, each of them representing the 4 elements. Moving on to District number 7, we have Hey Arnold, with you know who, Arnold Shortman, and his friends, Helga Pataki, Gerald Johansson, and Phoebe Heyerdahl, however you say her name. Moving on to District 8, we have another nostalgic. I'm bringing the Wild Thornberries in, with all the members of the Thornberries, human, not wild. That is Eliza, Debbie, Marianne, and Nigel Thornberry. Smashing. Moving on to District 9 is one of my other guilty pleasure shows, the 2012 edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I am only doing the 4 turtles here. You know them, Leo, Raph, Donnie, Mikey. District 10 is another underrated show, Danny Phantom. And for this one, we have Danny Phantom himself, Sam Menson, Jazz Fenton, and Tucker Foley. Representing District 11 is Invader Zim. And gosh, I hope this series can come back, especially for Zim. And my favorite character, Gurr. You cannot say no to Gurr. And you have the membrane kids, Dib and Gaz. And finally, we are on to District number 12, Cat Dog. Honestly, the last one I could think of. So I do have Cat Dog there. I have one of the Greaser gangs, Shriek, Winslow, and the Rancid Rabbit. So everyone watching, are you all ready for the Nickelodeon Hunger Games? May the odds be ever in these cartoons' favor. Count it down with me, people. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let the Hunger Games come in. During the bloodbath, Leo receives the trident from inside the cornucopia. This one makes a lot of sense. Jorgen Strangle scares Timmy Turner away from the cornucopia. Jazz Fenton grabs a shovel. Raphael stashes a bottle of alcohol and rag. Jimmy, Invader Zim run away from the cornucopia. Lana decides to stay for resources. Makes a lot of sense. Sam also runs away. Cindy stays for resources. Donatello snatches a bottle of alcohol and rag. Debbie and Danny Phantom run away, and so does Cosmo. Wanda scares Gerald away from the cornucopia. Ooh, we have our first kill. We have Gur and Phoebe fighting for a bag. And Gur strangling Phoebe with the straps and running. Lori Loud runs away. Shriek takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Katara runs away. Angelica Pickles can't be in the cornucopia. She cannot handle it. I thought she would be one of the winners here. But she dies early. She kills herself, unfortunately. But no, one disclaimer, this is all cartoons. Nobody really dies. Moving on. Aang and Tucker run away. Helga Pataki finds a full bag of explosives. Zuko snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. SpongeBob grabs a shovel. Are we sure he's not killing the health inspector again? Dibgrad also grabs a bottle of alcohol and rag. Oh, Cat Dog breaks Tommy's nose for a basket of bread. Marianne Thornberry runs away from the cornucopia. I knew he would be an early one. Susie finds Sheet Estes and kills him. Patrick grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty, which is typical of Patrick. Mikey runs away. Ooh, another death here. Nigel and Squidward fight for a bag, and Squidward strangles Nigel Thornberry and runs. Winlow Jr. runs away, Gaz runs away, Winslow runs away. Arnold takes a sickle. Toph grabs a sword, Eliza grabs as much food, and everybody else runs away on this list. I can't speak anymore. Let's continue on with day number 1. Susie, Debbie, Jorgen Strangle, and Arnold. They raid Raph's camp while he's hunting. Eliza Thornberry sprains her ankle while running away from SpongeBob SquarePants. Helga Pataki constructs the shack. Invader Zim and Michelangelo split up to search for resources. Jimmy Neutron discovers a river. The Rancid Rabbit chases Toph. Ooh, more deaths coming. Katara, Lori, and Tucker get into a fight, and surprisingly, Tucker kills them both. Zuko hunts for other tributes. Dib Memory tries to sleep for the entire day. Cosmo, Patrick, and Leonardo hunt for other tributes. Winslow goes hunting. Gerald and Gaz hunt for other tributes. Sandy runs away from Shriek. Wanda chases her own god kid, Timmy Turner, while Lin Loud Jr. tends to Cat Dog's wounds. Squidward tentacles fishes. Clam fishing, I mean to say. Sam mounts and attacks Donatello, but he escapes. Ooh. Aang begs Cindy to kill him, but she refuses to. Marianne tries to sleep for the entire day. Another kill from Danny Phantom stabs Lana in the back with a trident. Lincoln Lau, Janice Fenton, Gur, and Libby all hunt for other tributes while Chucky searches for a water source. And this is all of day 1. Out of 48 people, 7 are gone. 41 left. See how the night goes. I was going to write this down as well. So let's see what night 1 goes. All right, here we go. Oh, Patrick Star lets Danny Phantom into a shelter. Leo kills Donnie. Oh, wow. Jazz Fenton questions her sanity. Lincoln loudly receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Invader Zim lets Gert into his shelter. Of course. He does. Because he needs them. Raph and Shriek talk about the tribute still alive. Gaz cooks her food before putting the fire out. Cosmo, Jorgen, and Eliza sleep in ships. Oh, Tommy tries to shoot an arrow at Lynn Loud Jr., but misses and kills Andy Cheeks. Oh. Chucky cries himself to sleep. Capdog, Cindy, and Dib get into a fight. And Dib kills Capdog and Cindy. Makes a lot of sense because he thinks they're all aliens here. Gerald quietly hums. Zuko convinces Narayan to snuggle with him. I probably messed up the Thornberry name. My apologies. Mikey passes out from exhaustion. Timmy Turner receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. SpongeBob begs for Wanda to kill him. She refuses, keeping SpongeBob alive. Jimmy quietly hums. Debbie kills Libby while sleeping. Winslow, Susie, Sam, Rancy Rabbit, and Tucker sleep in ships. The football head dies due to untreated injuries. Squidward and Helga run to each other and decide to call a truce for the night. Aang receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor and talks to him to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Here we go, day 2, people. Mainly nothing really crazy here. A lot of hunting and fishing. If there's any depths here, see any major things going on. Right now, everything looks normal. Zem discovers a cave. So out of the 41 that have made it through the first day, 6 more have died, which means 35 are still left. At this point, I'm just going to see if there's any depths here, and I'll let you know. But a lot of females have died. I thought Sandy would be another one who can make it. All right. Ooh. Okay. Mikey begs Tommy to kill him, but Tommy couldn't do it. Wanda raps him for help. Electables in the ships. Oh my goodness. Jazz Fenton poisons Susie's drink and mistakes it for her own and dies. And Marianne and Zuko again together. Rances are woken by nightmares. I don't know what kind of nightmares. Zim decides to stay all night. You could try to invade everybody. A lot of people, it's just relaxing. So we only have 1 death for the night. Let's get to day number 3. Shriek's stalking a baby. Interesting. Dib, freaking Thorn. Oh, another Danny Phantom person who mistakes her own drink. Squidding, too. Man, Sam Manson poisons drinks and dies. Oh, we got another one, too. Oh, no, this is sad. SpongeBob, Gaz, Mikey, Debbie, and Cosmo track down and kill Chucky. The one who's afraid of everything. A lot of people questioning their sanity, practicing archery, picking berries, hunting about the tributes, discovering river, getting sponsors. So 3 more have died on day 3, which now leads to 32 left. This is gonna be a long one, you guys. Let's see what else is there. Ooh. Tucker cannot handle the circumstances anymore after seeing his friends Jazz and Sam, so he kills himself. Wow. Bert begs Debbie to kill him, but Debbie wouldn't do it. And Eliza begs for Raphael to kill her, wouldn't do it. Everyone else is sleeping in shifts, getting medical supplies, discussing about the games. Squidward Tentacles injures himself, but he's not dead. He'll be okay. A lot of wounds, spraining ankles. Rappy stalking Mikey, not surprising. Oh! Patrick Star throws a knife into Winslow's chest. Of course, the Thornberry sisters fight, but they spare their lives. Creating camps, finding resources, working together. Okay, and then Lao Jr. travels higher ground. Only 2 more have died. We are now down to 30 tributes. This is crazy. I'll do all the updates in the end. Ah, Mikey strangles Gerald in the 5th one. And Gaz strangles Susie. Oh my gosh. A lot of people are sleeping in ships. Rancid Rabbit defeats Lincoln Loud. Spares his life. I thought Rancid died. That's so weird. Oh, it's Winslow who died, not Rancid. Okay. Winslow who died. Day number 5. Debbie attacks Shriek, managed to escape, contributes. A lot of sponsors constructing things. It's dead. Rancid Super tracked down and killed Grr. One of my favorites. I can't believe them. 3 more have died since the end of day 4. We are down to 27 people. This is really getting interesting so far. Let's take a quick update on who's still alive and who's dead. Pretty much everyone in District 2 is still alive. 3 and 1. Jimmy Neutron's still alive. Lynn and Lincoln are still alive. Tommy's alive. Only Tara is dead in District 6. Helga's still alive. Wow. This is really going to be an interesting rest of this Hunger Games. Well, let's see what happens next, people. Supplies being destroyed. I think it's just well, actually, I was going to say it was going to be an easy night, but Helga Pataki dies of hunger. Wow. So we're down to 26 already. Actually, sorry, stay awake. It's interesting. A lot of people trying to start fires, ghost stories, treating infections, thinking about home. We are on to day number 6. Which I can do now because there's very little people left. Mainly about hunting. Dib cooks some fruit. Squidward stalks Patrick. Usually be Patrick who stalks Squidward. Oh, we're down to 25. Eliza Thornberry accidentally steps on a landmine. Sponge Weapons and Sim search for resources. Debbie and Lynn Loud Jr. work together. Jimmy forces Marianne to kill Timmy or Shriek. She kills Shriek. Wow. Gas discovers a river. We have other people hunting for tributes. Cosmo attacks Tommy, but Tommy manages to escape. 4 more are gone. We are down to 23. So during the overnight, I don't think anything really crazy, except for Cosmo falling into a pit and died. Which is kind of typical for Cosmo. And that's kind of a Cosmo way to die. He's tripping on, well, he trips on a bug. And does something other stupidity things. But yeah. That's crazy. Let's see what happens on day 7. Ooh, we got more people dying here. Man. Besides Mikey picking for thorns, Marianne Thornberry kills Tommy Pickles the baby. Oh no. And that's the last of the Rugrats. Tammy chases Zuko. Leo makes a slingshot. Oh my gosh. Gas kills Zim and SpongeBob. That's crazy. Dave tries to spear fish. Because I guess Zim. Well, so Gas is going to kill Zim, not Dim, though. Not Dib. This is kind of interesting. Alright, moving on. Lynn Loud Jr. defeats Swan in a fight, but spares her life. Squidward discovers cave. David makes a slingshot. Nothing else crazy. So out of 23 that have died, 6 are gone. We are now down to 17 people. Let's see what happens during night 1. Night 7, I mean. It's the weekend. Oof. You ever heard the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour? Because now this is the Jimmy Timmy stabbing hour. Because during this, besides Squidward screaming for help, a lot of people are going to sleep, crying themselves to sleep, finding fires, setting up camp. Leo, Toph, and Aang track down and kill Jimmy Neutron, while Marianne Thornberry stabs Timmy Turner in the back with a trident. Oh my goodness, people. And we're on to the feast. Yes, we are finally at the feast. And the following people who did not go to the feast is Dib, Lincoln, Wanda, Leo, Mikey, Raph, Patrick. That's it. And during the feast, Toph, who tries to shoot an arrow at Lynn Jr., misses and kills Squidward. Oh my goodness. Danny Phantom is unable to convince Aang to not kill him, so Danny Phantom's gone too. And Marianne bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Wow. Gaz and Zuko work together. Kind of shocking in a way. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue into day number 8. See what happens. Oh, wow. So Mikey goes hunting. Wanda severely injures Lincoln Loud, leaving him to die. Zuko diverts Lin Loud Jr.'s attention, run away. Aang travels to higher ground. Raphael unknowingly eats toxic berries. Toph practices her archery. Everybody else is okay, not dead at all. So after this, we are down to our final 10. And I want to go in here and make a prediction with the top 10. I couldn't do it 40 because there's so many people left. But out of everybody here, I'm going to say my final 4 are Patrick Star for some reason. I feel Dib and Gaz are both going to survive. And I think Leonardo. Yeah, that's my prediction. But I'm going to say out of all of them, what if Patrick wins? That would be crazy. He would be a survivor and just not doing anything. Only one way to find out. Oh, more people die. Oh my goodness. Aang, Lin, and Leo sleep in shifts. Mikey receives a hatch. While Toph lost sight. Zuko sets off an explosive, killing Dib. Wow. Wanda dies of infection. Patrick dies of hypothermia. And Gaz accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to. Oh my gosh, so that's already one of my picks. I think there's something to learn here. Never make your predictions. You just gotta go with the flow. We are down to the final 6 here. Let's see what happens. So nobody dies in this. Yeah, no one dies. Was it 5? 4. It is 6 people left. So Toph, Aang, and Leo get killed by Mikey, Lin Jr., and Zuko. I think we're about to have our winner right now. Oh, what? So Zuko and Michelangelo are the final 2. Wow. Just wow. This is crazy. This is gonna be a good fight. You have fires versus nunchucks. You have the most coolest turtle versus the most dangerous firebender. Oh, and in a Mikey way of dying, he attempts to climb a tree and falls to his death. That is it. The winner of the Nickelodeon Hunger Games is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Zuko. Wow. This is crazy. And had a total of 6 kills. I don't even know what to say. But wow. This was definitely fun. And I hope you all enjoy it. And stay tuned next time for the Super Review Show Hunger Games. Because we have some more editions. We have a Cartoon Network edition coming out. We have a Disney edition, an adult animated edition. And I'm working on other cartoon editions. And comment down below if you want to see any other editions. But until then, make sure you like and subscribe to the Super Review Show. I'm Allison Weiner. Stay safe, take care, love yourself, and enjoy the rest of 2024.